Hello and welcome to Friday. So I've been talking to a lot of people recently, and I was talking to one friend specifically. We've been fast friends for the past uh, about a month now. It's weird to think about, but we've just been talking a lot, and something came up in conversation that made me realize that a lot of people don't know this. But how do I put this? Today is that special occasion. If you're I guess if you're like anybody, right? You've been told, "Oh, save this thing for a special occasion," right? Um, what's a good example that I can use right here? Nothing. Here, yeah. So for one Christmas, I got this really nice cologne from a company called Hawthorne, and I really love it. But it's a thing of, oh yeah, I will only use this cologne on special occasions, and typically that'll be, if I'm wearing dressing up for something or if it's like a special event, and that's fine, right? But it's also a thing of, well, it's this very nice gift that I seldom enjoy. Why shouldn't I enjoy it more? And I was speaking to this friend who says that they don't really treat themselves to anything, right? They're kind of frugal, and I was like, hey, what if you, because they've been wanting to get a tattoo, and I'm like, well, you have the money for it. Why don't you go do it? And they're just like, I don't really feel like it. But it's one of those things where you end up putting something off indefinitely, and it's going to make you so much happier, and you're just going to get a lot of enjoyment out of it, but you end up not doing a certain thing because you're saving it for a special occasion. Um, I have a ton of bottles of liquor here. There's one in particular, this one, that is rather um, hard to come by. Chartreuse, green chartreuse. Um, at least it's supposedly hard. I haven't gone shopping for it recently, but I have two bottles of it sealed. One on the ground, one here, and then there's a bottle of yellow chartreuse right here that's almost empty. Um, but this is supposedly very hard to find right now, and it's one of those things where, oh, I should save this for a special occasion. But why? Who knows if that special occasion will ever come? The friend I was talking to said that their aunt and uncle had like this very nice china, like the dishes, and they seldom used them, but they were so fancy and it was just like used maybe once a year. Why do that? If you buy something incredibly nice and wonderful for yourself, right? This nice bottle of liqueur, it is 55%, so I'm going to say liquor. But this wonderful, wonderful bottle, um, it's something that should be enjoyed, right? It shouldn't be sealed for special occasions. It should be enjoyed. As hard as it is to say, tomorrow is not guaranteed. Uh, so you might as well make the best of life as you can right now. That's not to say, oh, you should be spending your money frivolously, but you should, find a little joy, a little pick me up. Be like, um, if that cup of coffee that you get from your local coffee shop in the morning makes you happy, do it. Right? You're supporting a local business. You're making yourself happy. You are bringing a little joy into your life, something that you would not do otherwise. Sure, you could save that money, but your short term happiness is as important as your long term happiness. If you need to make a difference in your life that you need to save money, go ahead. But, you know, today is the most special occasion of them all. You're living in the now. You're not living in the future. You're not living in the past. You're living now. So take advantage of that and enjoy the little things. Again, today is that special occasion. So have at it and You know, if you had a bottle of wine that you've just been saving for who knows how long, might be time to crack it open and take a sip and enjoy what's inside. Um, you know, just realistically, that can apply to anything. If you've been saving something for weeks, months, years, you're probably not going to ever encounter that time where, oh, now is a special occasion. So take advantage while you can and enjoy what short life we all have. Okay, that's enough rambling for me today, so that's what we're going to call it. Thank you all for watching. I hope to see you tomorrow. And until then,